You will find that all the concentrated acids are stored in glass containers or in some cases plastic containers. Why is that? Why aren't concentrated acids not stored in metal containers? Let us find out. Take about 5 ml of dilute hydrochloric acid in a test tube. Add few pieces of zinc granules to it. Pass the gas that is evolved through the soap solution. Take a matchstick near a gas-filled bubble. What do you infer from this? Bubbles are formed due to the liberation of hydrogen gas. This is shown by the fact that the gas burns with a pop sound. Let us represent this in a chemical equation. Zinc reacts with hydrochloric acid to give zinc chloride and hydrogen gas. Therefore, we can say that acids react with metals to displace hydrogen gas. It can be seen that some metals do not displace hydrogen from acids. The above reaction is less vigorous in the case of less reactive metals and more vigorous in the case of high reactive metals. Respective salts are also formed along with the liberation of hydrogen gas. For example, if sulfuric acid is taken, instead of zinc chloride, zinc sulfate is formed. Now you know why concentrated acids are not stored in metal containers. Sour food items like lemon juice and curd which contain some acids should not be kept in copper or brass vessels because the acids that are present in them react with the metal and produce toxic substances and cause food poisoning when consumed. Now, how do bases react with metals? Take about 2 ml of sodium hydroxide in a test tube. Add few pieces of zinc granules to it. Pass the gas being evolved through the soap solution. Take a matchstick near a gas-filled bubble. What do you infer from this? Bubbles are formed due to the liberation of hydrogen gas. This is shown by the fact that the gas burns with a pop sound. Let us represent this in a chemical equation. Sodium zincate is formed and hydrogen gas is liberated. Let us try to make a fire extinguisher. Take some baking soda in a bottle, add some vinegar and shake the mixture. Keep a burning candle near the bent tube. Why do you think that the flame was put off? You will be able to answer this question soon after you watch the chemical reaction shown on the next slide. Take about 0.5 gram of sodium carbonate in test tube. Add about 2 ml of dilute hydrochloric to both the test tubes. Pass the gas produced through lime water, that is, calcium hydroxide solution. What do you observe? The lime water turns milky. What happens when the gas is continued to pass through the solution? What do you observe now? The solution becomes clear. Let us look at the equations representing the chemical reactions to find out how this happens. The first two equations represent the reaction of hydrochloric acid with sodium carbonate and sodium hydrogen carbonate. The next equation represents the reaction of carbon dioxide with lime water to form calcium carbonate, which is insoluble in water. Therefore, lime water turns milky. On passing carbon dioxide for more time, calcium carbonate is converted to calcium hydrogen carbonate, which is soluble in water, and hence the solution becomes clear. Now, let us figure out how the fire extinguisher works. Vinegar contains acetic acid and baking soda is sodium hydrogen carbonate. This is a reaction of acid with a hydrogen carbonate. The gas liberated is carbon dioxide that puts off the flame. Take a look at this. Take lime water in a beaker. Blow through it using a glass tube. What do you observe? Continue to blow. Now, what do you observe? This is a reaction we have seen earlier. This experiment proves that the breath we exhale has carbon dioxide gas. Lime water is a solution of calcium hydroxide, which is a base. When air is blown through lime water, carbon dioxide, which is a non-metallic oxide, reacts with lime water to give calcium carbonate, which is a salt. Bases react with non-metal oxides to give salt and water. Take a look at this. Take a small amount of copper oxide in a beaker. Add dilute hydrochloric acid slowly while stirring. What do you observe? A blue-colored solution is formed due to the formation of soluble copper to chloride, which is a salt that is blue in color. Acids react with metal oxides to give salt and water. Work your brain. Try to answer this. Why does an acid react with a metal oxide and a base react with a non-metallic oxide? A metal oxide is basic in nature and hence reacts with an acid, and a non-metal oxide is acidic in nature and hence reacts with a base.